Have you ever finished a meal and an hour later you're already thinking about food again? Maybe you had breakfast, but by 10 a.m. you're hungry. Then comes lunch, but by mid afternoon you're searching the kitchen for snacks. And the frustrating part is that you keep asking yourself, why am I always hungry? Maybe you even feel like it's a willpower problem. As a weight loss doctor, I hear this all the time. Doctor, I feel hungry all day. If this sounds familiar, this video is for you. For many people, constant hunger is not about discipline, it's about biology. Our body has a complex system of hormones that control appetite. And in the modern world, these signals are constantly being disrupted. So, today I'll talk about why you feel hungry all the time, what modern food is doing to appetite signals, the hormones that control hunger, what people misunderstand about appetite, and simple strategies that actually help hunger. Because once you understand the biology of hunger, it becomes much easier to work with your body instead of fighting it. So, you may be trying to lose weight, you may be dieting, or you may even be eating what you believe are healthy foods. But the hunger never seems to stop. And when you feel hungry constantly, weight loss becomes incredibly difficult. Because hunger is one of the strongest biological signals the body produces. Ignoring hunger is almost impossible, and eventually the hunger wins. But to understand why this happens, we need to talk about the hormones that regulate appetite. The hormone that makes you hungry is called ghrelin. Ghrelin is produced in the stomach. Its job is simple. Ghrelin tells the brain it's time to eat. Ghrelin levels naturally rise before meals and fall after eating. But certain things can cause ghrelin levels to stay elevated longer. For example, poor sleep, dieting aggressively, high sugar intake, and chronic stress. These are all the factors that can cause ghrelin elevation. And when ghrelin remains elevated, you feel hungry more often. And this can make eating feel almost uncontrollable. But ghrelin is only half of the story because the body also has a hormone designed to do the exact opposite. The hormone that stops hunger is called leptin. Leptin is often called the satiety hormone. It's produced by fat cells and tells the brain we have enough stored energy. When leptin works properly, the brain reduces appetite. But for many people today, the brain becomes resistant to leptin. This is called leptin resistance. So, even though the body has plenty of energy stored, the brain does not receive the signal that it is full. The result is that you continue to feel hungry even after eating. And one of the biggest drivers for leptin resistance today is something most people eat every single day: ultra processed foods. Modern food is very different from the food humans evolved eating. Many ultra processed foods are designed to be hyper palatable. Ultra processed foods combine refined carbohydrates, sugar, unhealthy fats, and artificial flavor enhancers. This combination can override normal appetite signals. In fact, studies show ultra processed foods often cause people to eat hundreds of extra calories per day without realizing it. One famous randomized controlled trial from the National Institute of Health compared ultra processed diets with whole food diets. Participants eating ultra processed foods consumed about 500 more calories per day, even when meals were matched for nutrients. Why the additional 500 calories per day? Because processed foods disrupt the natural signals of hunger and fullness and lead to overeating and calories add on. Another major factor in hunger is blood sugar regulation. When we eat meals high in refined carbohydrates or sugar, blood glucose rises quickly. The body responds by releasing insulin. Insulin lowers the blood sugar by moving glucose into cells, but sometimes insulin overshoots. Blood sugar drops quickly, and the brain interprets that drop as a signal that energy is running low. The result? You feel hungry again, even though you may have eaten recently. This pattern can create a cycle of eat leading to blood sugar spike, then insulin surge, then crash, then hunger, and then you eat again. What people often misunderstand about hunger is the belief that hunger is simply about self control. But hunger is regulated by multiple systems, including hormones, brain signaling, blood sugar regulation, sleep, and stress levels. If these systems become disrupted, the body sends stronger hunger signals, and ignoring those signals become extremely difficult. This is why some people feel constantly hungry while others feel satisfied after normal meals. Let's talk about practical things that can improve appetite regulation. These are not extreme dieting rules, these are strategies that support normal hunger signals. Number one, prioritize protein. Protein increases satiety more than carbohydrates or fats. Meals that include protein help reduce hunger later in the day. Some examples of proteins are eggs, fish, chicken, Greek yogurt, beans. Number two, reduce ultra processed foods. Whole foods tend to trigger natural fullness signals while processed foods often bypass hunger signals. Best to focus on simple ingredients and whole foods. Number three, improve sleep. Even one night of poor sleep can increase hunger hormones. Aim for consistent sleep schedules. Number four, stabilize blood sugar. Meals containing protein, fiber, and healthy fats slow digestion. This prevents rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes. Number five, eat enough. Ironically, eating too little can increase hunger hormones dramatically. Extremely restrictive diets often backfire. Therefore, focusing on whole foods with a good mix of protein, fiber, and healthy fats can keep you full longer. Number six, manage stress. Chronic stress increases cortisol. Cortisol can increase appetite and cravings for high energy foods. Therefore, managing stress is helpful for managing hunger and metabolic health. Let me know in the comments if you struggle more with constant hunger or sugar cravings or late night snacking, and how do you manage these? Hunger is not a flaw, it's a survival system. For most of human history, hunger helped humans survive food scarcity. But today we live in an environment where food is everywhere. Highly processed foods, disrupted sleep, stress, and metabolic dysfunction can all interfere with normal appetite regulation. Understanding the biology of hunger allows us to work with the body instead of fighting it. So, if you feel hungry all the time, you're not weak. Your body is responding to powerful biological signals. And when we fix these signals, appetite often becomes much easier to manage. So, if you want to understand the science of metabolism, weight loss, and appetite, subscribe as I post weekly content. Stay happy, healthy, and well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.